Hello, Springfield Adult Learning Center students. This is Mr. Jesse, the Level 1 instructor for the daytime program at Springfield Adult Learning Center. I just wanted to share some information with you on how to access your student STCC email while you're at home or from your mobile device. So this is how to do it on your phone, no matter if you're using Android or iPhone, or if you have a laptop or tablet. How can you access your student stcc.edu email? Okay, so what I'm going to show you first is something I just found out myself. So I'm not an expert by any means, but I hope that this can help you. So here I am at the stcc.edu website, and notice along the top there's something called eTools. It's a drop-down menu for eTools. A few of these options are going to be really helpful to you, I believe. One first is email, reset password, and the STCC mobile app. And in fact, I'm going to start there because I know most of my students in particular are relying solely on their cell phones during this time of social distancing and learning from home. Students without a laptop, internet access, without Wi-Fi, or without a tablet even, have more of a challenge. And if you're using your phone, your iPhone, or your Android phone only, I suggest getting the STCC mobile app first. You can do this through your whatever app store you use. If you have an Android, it's called Google Play. And if you have an iPhone, it's called the App Store here. So what you want to search for is this, STCC 2 Go. STCC, the number 2, GO. When I searched for this, it was the second app on the list of results. So I clicked it, I installed it. It was free, and it's really quick, actually. I don't really like using apps, to be honest, and this was very easy to get. You'll notice some things that it does that we aren't concerned with, like view my bill, grades, even class schedule, not so much. But there actually is a lot of useful information. There are maps about the campus. The most important thing that I would like to show you is something called coronavirus updates. And not just for the updates on coronavirus, but this is how you can get to your stick email through the app. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to show you this, and I don't know how this is gonna look. Okay, this is what it looks like when you get the app on your phone. Now look, notice at the bottom it says coronavirus updates. Okay, I'm gonna click there and I wanna show you something. This brings up the website, the stcc.edu website. So even if you're not using a laptop or you're not using a web browser on your phone, this is instantly going to get you to the same drop-down menu I was on earlier, okay? So all I did, I got the app, I opened up the app, and I went to coronavirus updates. That's it. I just clicked on the little icon, which is a bunch of lines in a square in the gold box in the top left. And this is what it brought up. Okay, and eTools, down towards the bottom of this list, eTools. Just like the screen I showed you at the beginning. And on there, email. Click email, and this is what it looks like. It's Gmail. The reason why it's Gmail, it's supposed to be. Your stcc.edu, your student email account, is through Gmail, okay? So this is where you want to go to log in with your email that the school provided for you, okay? So if you don't know what it is, Your instructor can help you, or your advisor at the Springfield Adult Learning Center. If you're a level 1 student, I've already sent these out, but if you need it, ask me. Okay, this is where you want to enter it. And I think through this app, because we are separate from your phone's default email, I think this is all you need. I think if you are given a temporary password, try it. It might let you in and then ask you or request that you change your temporary password. If you do that, change it to something that's simple enough for you to remember, but also write it down, okay? Extremely important that if you are prompted to change your password, that you don't forget what you change it to, okay? And I think that that's the case. I think you will be prompted to change your password because they meaning this stick, refers to your first password as temporary. So I think by default, the system is going to make you change that temporary password that your instructor gave you. That's on the letter, your welcome letter. Okay, so first and foremost, if you want to get on your stick email and you only have a mobile phone, or you prefer using your smartphone, get the Stick mobile app. If you are lucky enough to have a laptop, you can go through the stcc.edu website, click eTools, and go to email. If you do that, like I am right here, well, oh, wow, that's my email because I'm already logged in. Okay, so if I weren't already logged in, the screen that you would see would be identical to the one that I showed you on my phone. It looks like Gmail, and it's a screen to type in your email address and underneath a box to type in your password. Now, if you're having an issue with your password, you can reset your password. So similarly, if you're on your phone and you clicked on the eTools through the app, go down below email to reset password. You have a few options that might be relevant. They might be helpful for you in this situation. But what you really need to do is to request a password reset. And to do that, this is the information to contact the help desk at STCC. The help desk you can contact actually by phone. Staffing right now is limited, but there should be someone there. So if you do need help with this process, definitely try calling them at 413-755-4016. You can email them from your personal email address if you can't get into your stick email. And in fact, that might be helpful for this process. This is the email address for the help desk. The reason I say that's going to be helpful is because you need to also have your personal email on file with the help desk. That's going to give them a way to send your new password to you, right? They need to send you a new password. They can't send it to your stick email account because you can't get in there yet. They're going to send it to your personal email. And so they need to know what your personal email address is. Not sure if Ira's working currently, given the situation, but try calling if doing this form or emailing is not helpful to you. Okay, so let's click this link, and I think this would be, you'd be able to press this on your phone if you were doing this from the app. So password reset request form. It's short, it's only 3 sections, but you're going to need your student ID number. Your student ID number is located on the back of your RAM card, okay? This is a long number. You have to type it in exactly as it is displayed on the back of your RAM card, on the back of your ID. And hopefully you got your ID before the campus shut down. If you didn't, let your instructor know that you need this number and they will find a way to help you. Okay, but if you have your ID, flip it over, type in the number exactly as it's displayed. your student ID number, that is, and then move on to your last name and your first name, okay? And it's gonna say you must have a personal email on file. Well, there's a couple ways we could do this. My advice is to then contact the help desk and send an email to helpdesk@stcc.edu from your personal email. Perhaps if you call, you talk with someone, and you send the email, you can verify who you are and that you're a student in the Springfield Adult Learning Center. That would be my advice, to try that. There is another way to do it, but it's not actually going to be helpful if you don't have a password at all, or if it's telling you that your password is wrong, or if it's telling you that your password's invalid and you can't log in. This would be the way to do it. Fill out a student help desk support form. You know, we could try the reset my password page and see adding a personal email to your WebAdvisor account. That would be helpful, except to do that, we need to actually log in. And I think that that's the problem, at least that most of my students are having, is logging in. So when it says WebAdvisor, by the way, this is the college's system, and WebAdvisor, as far as we're concerned, is the same as your student email account. Okay, so it's, but what it's telling us is you do need to have a personal email on file, and I think the workaround might be contact the help desk both by phone and by sending an email from your personal email, describing what you need, describing the trouble you're having and what you need. Okay, so I hope that that's helpful. Get the Stick app first, especially if you're only using your phone and you don't have a laptop. The Stick app is definitely going to help you. And I hope that this video helps. We're going to all need to use our student email accounts as time goes on, but it's really important now that we're not able to meet in the classroom that all the Springfield Adult Learning Center students begin to use your student email, get comfortable with it. It's going to open up a whole new world of learning while you're at home and while you can't come to school. It's going to be the best way for you to go to online classes, to stay in touch with your instructors, and to really get ahead and learn all you can during this time. And it's going to be helpful in the future too. So please ask your instructor if you have any questions. Level 1 students, please ask me, but also please try to access your student email. Okay, everybody, take care, and I will talk to you soon.